Did English and German help me learn Dutch? Am I B1 in Dutch after learning it for like 4 weeks? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. But for those of you who are new here and who don't know me, my name is Saunab and I love learning languages. And I've wanted to learn Dutch for like a long time. I don't know why, but yeah. And around 4 weeks ago, I decided to do an experiment where I would learn Dutch for like 4 weeks or 28 days. And I already speak German like pretty decently, B1 kind of, and like I know English well, you can say, and I also know some Afrikaans. So I wanted to see like if knowing these three languages would help me with Dutch. So I decided to do an experiment, and finally the experiment is over. And in this video, we're going to talk about like what I learned over the last 28 days, how my Dutch is right now, and in the middle of this video, I'll also try to speak in some Dutch. So without further ado, let's begin the video right away. Well, in the beginning, I learned like how the grammar works, like the present tense and does, and like pronouns. I think after like 2 weeks or something, I also learned the past tense in death. It's not super hard, like all you gotta do is like use the in singular and like then is in plural, and some verbs are like irregular, like you have to remember like their stems, and yeah, it's not super hard, like it's way easier than like German. It's a bit hard than Afrikaans because in Afrikaans you have no conjugations, you have nothing, but it's like way easier than in German. And I also learned how executives work in Dutch. Like all you gotta do is like add the letter E in most cases. And in a case I don't remember now, but like there's a case where you don't use like the letter E to an executive, and this is for like descriptive adjectives like sentences like a beautiful car, the beautiful woman, and stuff like that. The mooie, a mooie vrouw, like the beautiful woman. Adjectives in Dutch are like way easier than in German. And yeah, I also learned like I just learned like many grammatical concepts in Dutch. If I remember correctly, like I have mastered like up to A2 grammar. Although I don't remember like most of what I learned. And yeah, I found like a crash course by Learn Dutch with Kim, like this channel. And yeah, and I did like easy Dutch for like 150 minutes, 200 minutes, like over the last month. And while I was doing something else, I would just play like videos sometimes, native content in Dutch. I think it was around like in total it was around like 100 minutes pretty much, or 150, I don't remember. And yeah, that's basically what I did over the last month. And this week specifically, I tried talking in Dutch. Like I had around like 2 calls in Dutch, 2 different people. One of them was actually like a subscriber. That's basically what I did. And like they were talking in Dutch, like I would want them to like repeat like what they were saying, because like my Dutch wasn't like that good, but I could like understand like most of what they were saying like after repeating for like once or twice. And yeah, I also tried talking in Dutch, although like my Dutch was comprehensible, like they could understand me. It wasn't great, like I would need like a lot of time to like think. And yeah, that's basically like how it was. And now let me try speaking in Dutch for a while. Hey, ik heet Saunab. Ik leer Nederlands omdat ik weet niet waarom ik Nederland leer. Maar ik leer Nederlands. Zijn, how do I say sinds? Uh, acht, 28 dagen, maar mijn Nederlands is niet zo goed. Uh, wait, let me say something. I'll edit this part, okay? Don't worry, like, I don't know. Ik weet niet waarover, oor wat, uh, oor wat ik weet niet. I just can't say anything because like like my passive vocab is a lot, but like my active vocab isn't super strong. And yeah, that was all. Like yeah, I butchered the language like so much. I think this has to be the language that I butchered the most. And now the biggest question is, will I continue learning Dutch? Well, no, because I wanted to learn Dutch just for like the experiment. Like I've always wanted to learn this language, but I just don't have a reason to like keep going. And if you don't have a reason, like you just can't learn anything. So for the same reason, I'm also quitting like Afrikaans, because like I don't have any reason. Like I wanted to learn because of like because a friend motivated me, and I liked South Africa. But like I can like South Africa is diversity, like without learning the language. Like I like the country doesn't mean like I have to learn like all of its 12 official languages now. And the same with Dutch. Like I like the language, but the country Netherlands, it just doesn't fascinate me enough. to learn the language, and I don't have like any another reason to like learn any Germanic language. The only reason I'm learning German is like that one day I want to go to Germany. Other than that, like I just don't have any reason to like learn Afrikaans or Dutch or like any Germanic language for now. But it might change in future. So yeah, because like if you don't have a reason, like you just can't do anything. The only language that I'm learning without a reason is Russian, and it's traumatizing me. Like it's way traumatizing than like living in Nepal. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not learning Dutch. Like yeah, I know like it might offend like some Dutch people, but yeah, I'm just not learning it because like I don't have a reason. And yeah, now I have like more time to focus on other languages like Turkish, for example. So yeah, that was all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, ciao.